What's up, baby? We're back again. You know who it is. The dynamic duo in the back again, baby. Episode number 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. What's going on? This is Big Hendo, man. I got my dog Chef Q in the building. You know what I'm saying? Before we start, I just want to let you guys know, please like, comment, subscribe. We need your support. This is a new podcast. You know what I'm saying? We need all the love in the world, man. So please like, comment, subscribe. Whatever that, subscribe button, top left, top right, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Please like, comment, subscribe.
Hit that shit.
Man? But what's up with you, Q? How's everything, big dog?
All right, not much, man. Nothing much. For those that don't know, man, this is a music related hip hop podcast. You see us on podcasts doing all kind of different shit. You know, you see us on our podcast entertaining the ladies. You see us on the podcast with different, Hendo with different celebrities. But this is a hip hop focused, music focused. I ain't gonna say hip hop because we might talk about a little R&B, but it's a music focused podcast, man. We gonna dive deep into the culture,
Absolutely,
that's what it's about, man.
We're talking about the biggest topics of the hip hop culture, man. So, man, like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, support some brothers. You know what I mean? But a lot's going on in the hip hop industry, bro, in the culture right now, dog. A lot, man. It's funny, man. When I say hip hop culture, Q had to school me on culture. When it comes to the hip hop, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, do black people got culture? Do we have culture? I was like, yeah, I guess hip hop is our culture.
Hip hop is our culture. Hip hop
is our culture.
For better or worse. Hip hop is our culture. It's a form of expression.
Absolutely.
That's why I kind of don't get like how some of the people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say no names, but some of the people, they backlash and they say like, oh, you're polluting people's minds and all this stuff like that. It's a form of art. You know what I'm saying? You're painting a picture. You're expressing a movie. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to certain songs, you're supposed to close your eyes and see a movie, see a vision.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to understand. Like, not gonna lie, like it's funny because I know people that go to LA and they know certain areas just because of rap songs. They know certain areas just because of rap songs. They were like, oh, we're over here. Like, I already know what happens over here. This is where so and so from. Or this is Swan Fan Hood. This is Inglewood. This is Inglewood. You know, this is the Mafia Hood. This is where the 60s is. I'm like, how you know all this shit? Like music. Yeah. Like when you close your eyes, it's music. Matter of fact, we're doing like a little thing. We're bringing all the people to like a bunch of people coming to New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
Also,
first thing they saying like, I want to go to the Magnolia Projects, like, because of music. Like, it's music, man. Yeah. Like,
I mean, the thing about it, we're fans of the music as well. You know what I'm saying? So you probably I'm not part of the New Orleans culture, but listening to a lot of the artists that I like, they talk about a lot of the shit that you want to go in there and see what it's about.
You want to see it firsthand, and that's the biggest thing. You want to see the different stuff firsthand. I remember my first time coming like to California, and I was like super, super, super young. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the first time coming to California as far as like listening to like music, right?
Right.
Like, yeah, there's certain stuff you want to go to Tam's Burger. You know what I'm saying? You want to go, ride down like South Central. You want to look at Fig. You want to go to like different. So it's like, this is what I hear in the music. I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I want to see firsthand. Like, I remember the first time going to the Jordan Downs. I was like, oh, okay, this is what it's like. Okay, like, it's not that much different than ours. You know what I'm saying? Or go to the Nicholson Gardens. And it's just like certain shit like you just have to see. You know what I'm saying? So it's a part of the culture.
Yeah, man. And I'm interested in it too because I love hip hop, man. So when I listen to a lot of the shit they talk about in LA and a lot of the gang stuff and all that. The politics and stuff. I'm like, damn. I mean, it's interesting to me.
Yeah,
it's still interesting. Like for example, there's this cat on TikTok. He talks about like all the politics and the gangs and what type of hats you got to wear. You can't wear this hat if you come to LA, and this is what you should do is what you shouldn't do. If you're an outsider. I mean, yeah, man, it's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. Now I can't say to attest by that. There is certain stuff that I've seen since I've been going out to LA. I go to LA frequently, but there is certain stuff that I've seen that I'm like, okay, there is certain stuff that people would like trip on. But really? All that shit, man, no, niggas be walking around with, like, they try to make that shit a big thing for social media, but There is certain ones. There's certain ones.
Yeah.
There's certain ones you wear, you know what I'm saying? You got that Seattle Mariners hat on, somebody's gonna ask you something. You got that Houston Astro hat on, somebody gonna ask you a question. There's certain ones that people will ask questions.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That Boston Red Sox hat, they're gonna ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? But all the rest of that shit, it just depends, man. It just depends.
I seen somebody, they were saying like you can't wear like a cynical a Padres hat. And that's, you know me, I'm gonna wear my Padre hat, you know what I mean, the SD hat.
But that's why I say it just depends on what area you're entertaining certain shit at. Because there's certain hats that LA County wide is gonna be like, oh. But then there's certain hats like me, man, he talking about like small hood shit. Like, nigga, I'm not even on the east side. Like I'm in Beverly Hills. Ain't nobody tripping if you wear this hat here, this hat there. I'm on Melrose, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, you know, sipping my French 75s. Ain't nobody tripping. But like I said before, that fucking Houston Astro hat, that Mariners hat, you know what I'm saying? That any like that Boston Red Sox hat, that fucking there's some hats that Cincinnati Reds hat. There's certain hats you could be you could be all the way in the hills. You could be as south as Orange County. You could be in all kinds of places, and that hat gets recognition in the wrong way.
And I've been seeing a lot of people getting robbed to go out there, go to LA, man, get your shit changed, snatched, and stuff like that. Do you believe in checking in? You going to some places?
Man, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. When I go to LA, because like I said, I got family there. Mm-hmm. Anytime I go to LA, I let my people know. I'll be like, hey, I'm out here. And that's just hey, it's like FYI, hey, I'm out here, I'm chilling. That's just because. Right. Because there has been situations, you know what I'm saying, that like there's been situations, you know what I'm saying? I know there's one dude, I was cool with him like a long time ago or whatever, and he came out here and visit. He met this girl off of fucking Instagram and shit. Mm-hmm. And they was trying to go to like the Yo Gotti party or something like that. So he was like, man, I'm gonna fly out there, It's him and like 3 dudes. And I remember I told my people, I said, man, hey, you know, I'm going out there, this and this and this. And it was like, all right, they'd be like, drop your location or let me know where you at. Yeah. I was like, all right, cool. And like I said, that's for everything. That's if I'm like chilling with a chick, if I'm just out there just chilling by myself, whatever, I always just let them know, right, hey, I'm here, I'm gonna be over. They'd be like, all right, you know, like, all right, cool, whatever. So, and dude came out, he met old girl. She stayed in these apartments off of Century. They had this up in a little hill, and there's like a little gas station down below. She was like, okay, I'm coming down. She came down, whatever. And she had them stop in the gas station because she wanted some, I don't know. So they in the rental cars or whatever. I pull up, I'm like right behind them. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there chilling or whatever. And they just seem kind of weird, kind of fishy. You know what I'm saying? I could feel it. Yeah. So she comes and she's taking like forever in the store, like forever. And this nigga so dumb. This nigga like, oh man, I wonder what's taking it so long, you know, So him and like his little partners, where they're like, I don't know. Like they like, you know, some they from I think they from, well, he from Memphis. I don't know where his partner's from, but Baton Rouge or something. But anyway, yeah. So they sitting there, they're like, man, I don't know. All of a sudden, like you see two dudes come from around the corner. Then you see like a dude come out the gas, and then on the other corner you see another 4 or 5 dudes coming from the other corner. Then you see up in apartments, you see like 3 dudes come down, they walking down. Yeah. And I said, bro, this is getting kind of weird right here right now. So then the dude come, he was like, hey, cuz, what hood you from? And then they was like, what? I was like, what hood you from? And I'm like, man, it's about to go down. Then he went and he was like, man, come on. So he's like rushing her out, but she's still like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, this don't seem right. So I take a picture. of him and her. They end up getting in the car, skirting out. I send a picture to my little cousin. My little cousin said his exact words. I said, man, do you know who this is or whatever? I was like, I'm just curious because LA big, so you know, like just curious. Yeah. So he like her name was Ariel, Ariel or something like that. Yeah. But her real name is Alea. Oh shit. So he was like, man, Groove, that's Alea. I said, wow, who? He was like, Man, she be setting niggas up. He was like, man, get the fuck around her. Run.
Yeah, bro.
Run. I'm like, bruh. So I told that man, that man was like, man, you serious? I said, man, that's what that nigga told me. You better take heed.
Yeah.
Get the fuck. So.
Yeah, people be backdooring people, man. A lot of these girls are doing that now.
Bro,
you gotta backdooring people.
Man, you better be cautious, man.
Yeah, man. Hell
cautious.
yeah.
Everything, man. Look. But yeah, bro.
But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about though, man. We got a lot of these topics, man. So what do you think about that? Did you hear about the A$AP Rocky? Did you follow that trial? Did you follow that?
I followed the trial a little bit.
Okay. So the whole context, the premise of the trial is like they were just pretty much they were saying like, you know, that's his childhood friend, number one. They grew up together first. They were little seeds.
Right.
That's the only thing that blew my mind about this.
Yeah.
They were homies. But he said he pulled a gun on him, but it was a fake gun.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to shoot him. But old boy they said that old boy was lying about it.
Mm.
You think he had a real gun?
No.
You don't think so?
Just from what I gathered.
You think it was a prop gun?
I think it could have been a prop gun. But at that point in time, you just never know though.
Oh, what say he shot and it ricocheted. So he didn't. The bullet ricocheted and hit him and it cut him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what the old boy said.
Yeah. So that's why he pretty much got acquitted, man, because they're saying like, you know, it wasn't a real gun. It was a prop gun. But it's a Glock though. But if you think about it, A$AP Rocky has been arrested before and been he was in Sweden or some shit?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. For the second A$AP Rocky was a prop.
Yeah. So you gonna run around with a prop gun, bro? Q. So you trying to tell me you gonna run around with a prop gun, a grown man?
Hey, there's people that do weird shit.
Nah, homie.
There's people that do weird shit like that.
Nah, Q. He ain't running around with a prop gun, dog. Come on.
Hey,
I don't believe that.
Hey,
I don't believe that.
congratulations to A$AP for beating the case. He beat the case.
Somebody was at a prop gun. I'm like, man, stop it, bro. Man, that's a real gun.
Yeah, it was from the movie. It was from the movie Dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It was a prop gun from the movie Dope.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's wild, homie. Dang, man. You see what money would do?
Hey, that's what money do.
That's what money do, bro.
That's what money do.
Yeah, man. I guess, if you think about it, I guess if you can't, golly. Damn, that's wild though. If you really think about it. He's in California too with a gun charge. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think that was a real gun for sure, bro.
Man.
A$AP Rocky, man. That's wild, man. But he beat the case though.
He beat the case. He beat the case. Another rapper that beat the case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
money, man, will change your situation.
Like Pac said, don't go to war unless you get your money right. You know?
Yeah, man.
You gotta go to war with your money right.
Man, that's nuts. But one thing I noticed too, man, he had a little attitude coming down them hallways, man. If you've seen this, I don't know if you've seen the clip.
I seen that.
I was like, man, this dude think he's God right now.
He think he's untouchable.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
But I mean, you know, you got Rihanna in your corner. You got, you know what I'm saying? I feel a little godly too. I just beat this murder case. I mean, not this gun charge. You know, I'm just like, you know.
Yeah, man, this is what it is, man. You got to quit it. Oh boy. So my question to you about that situation too. Would you call a boy a snitch though, a sucker for even going to trial or going to court for this? Yeah.
I would, and that's just because old boy claimed to be a part of that life. Yeah. And I get into this argument all the time, especially with women. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of y'all are civilians. If you're a civilian, there's no way that you should put yourself in gangster situations or real life like nigga shit.
Right.
Like, you're a civilian. Civilians is going to do what civilians do. Civilians is going to sue. Civilians is going to press charges. Civilians is going to talk to the police. Civilians is going to do all that.
Right.
So I don't care like how slick your mouth is or how much gangster shit you talk. At the end of the day, you know you're a civilian. You know in your heart of hearts, like, I'm not really about none of this shit. I'm a civilian.
Right.
So civilians is going to act the way civilians act. So yes, he is all of that, because once you claim to be a certain way, I'm a real nigga. I'm this and this and this. I'm da. I'm gangster. I'm this and this and all this shit like that. Once you put yourself out there in that light, mm-hmm. you can't do no sucker shit. You can't come back from sucker shit at all.
You subscribe to this culture. You subscribe to it.
You subscribe to it.
Yeah.
So man, every little thing that you do, every little paperwork you got on you, every little step that you make, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're putting yourself in a situation to where, like, yeah, like, you have to react on your own. You have to do your own dirt. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he is, definitely.
I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and tell I'm the biggest gangster in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I don't consider myself, subscribe to that, that lifestyle. You know what I mean? But I still think that's a sucker shit, man. Like if that's your homie you grew up with.
Yeah.
I mean, you pull a gun on me, I don't know I'm gonna call the police on the homie I grew up with. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna hash that shit out like men.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You're supposed to hash it out as men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's somebody if I didn't know or something like that, walking down the street, some random guy or something. But if that's somebody I grew up with, seeds, something like from babies, nah, that's wild.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
wild.
Then you try to sue the guy and you say, man, if that's your homie and he's trying to sue you for money too as well. If he did, if his intentions were just to get money out of A$AP Rocky, he cold-blooded, bro.
It's money. It's about money. Like
that's cold-blooded.
It's money.
That's different. Like I said, he came from seeds. I mean, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different right there. But yeah, but it is what it is. So,
but yeah, like I said, civilian view. Hey, you could tell niggas that's really in civilian lifestyles though.
Yeah.
You could tell by how niggas move, with the things niggas say, the things they do, how they react towards certain shit. Like, man, you really a civilian. You know what I'm saying? Which
Absolutely.
is cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You could still be a stand-up man, or you could still be a real nigga. You could still do all that and be a civilian. There's nothing wrong with being a civilian. But once you start crossing that line and you like, oh, I'm in this shit, like I'm this and this and this, and then you run and do civilian shit like that, yeah, you down bad.
And the crazy thing about it is, I feel like in our culture too, people look down on that. If you say you're a civilian, man, that's like you're a square. I think that's
Square.
It's like you're a square, and girls look down on that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Girls will want a civilian.
You're right.
That's what you want. Hardworking, honest, living, good man. That's what you should want, bro.
Absolutely.
You don't want a fucking why do you want a nigga that's in that type of time like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I mean like that, I mean like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my people, my cousin, rest in peace. Like him and his girl, just off of the strength of what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Man, they both got killed, found in the back of a trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's wild, bro.
That's all the strength of the shit that he was doing. Is like, you want a civilian. You know what I'm saying? Like, civilians is cool.
Absolutely.
You safe.
Even if it's a girl, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to be around like a girl that's a headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she's super gangster, or she's like a, whatever she is, bro. I just want no drama, bro. I just want peace. You know what I mean? But it is what it is,
yeah.
Bro. So did you see this Joe Budden and Queens Flip little situation,
bro? Man,
did you see that?
Man, so Joe,
yeah. Hey, bro. So I posted this video. And I got a lot of crazy comments like, "Oh man, this is just two East Coast guys, New Yorkers. That's where they talk to each other." I said, "Absolutely not. Absolutely ain't no grown man talk to me like this." Want to run a video?
Run a video.
Let's run a video real quick.
Run a video.
Hold on. Let me see this, man. Let's run this video real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about, man. Bro, what?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man.
And let me get into that right quick. So let me get into that right quick. And while we talk to each other mad aggressive, super aggressively.
Yeah.
And so I can understand when people are like, oh, that's just how New York people talk. Like, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a certain line as a man that you're just like, all right, nigga, like you raising your voice too much. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I've been like, when you're passionate about something, I get it, because I've been criticized with, like, when Q get passionate, like, he be talking to you like you were, like, people like they a bitch, and I'm like, nah, like, I'm just like passionate about, you know, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And like I just, you know, but at the same time, like, you still know you talking to another grown ass fucking man,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But they're also friends and shit like that, so it's kind of like, yeah, like, they're East Coast. They're, you know what I'm saying? They talk mad aggressive. They do talk mad aggressive, but
So I'm from Georgia, bro. And listen, ain't no man gonna talk to me another man like that where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Especially you'll get your head taken off, bro. If you gonna get in a man face. I mean, me, like I said, we cool, homie, but I don't know, bro. Like, I won't talk to any of my homies like that. We can have some disagreements and we can argue, but when you start getting somebody's face and fuck you, nigga, nah.
Yeah, but that's also it's a respect factor.
Absolutely not.
It's also a respect factor. Like, we could sit down and we could talk calmly. Like
Right.
we'll raise our voice out of excitement, but we're not about to sit up there and do all that. Like,
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? There's a way that you could talk to people, bro. There's a way you could talk to people. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've been guilty of that also, so I could get it, but at the same time, like, there's lines.
There's lines, bro.
There's lines.
And I'll be thinking to myself, like, if I'm getting to that level of excitement or you know, if our competition get to that type of level, I feel like it's about to fight. Like, you know, if you start talking to me crazy, I'm talking to you crazy like that, I feel like it's gonna be get physical.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it can.
So I don't even like getting to that far because if I'm on that level, we're fighting.
Yeah,
we're fighting. Yeah. But they're telling me that, you know, hey, this is normal on the East Coast. Absolutely not. Not in my
and
world.
it could be normal on the East Coast, but that's also why, like, when you come out west, they do feel like, oh man, like, they're more rude, or like the Southerners or Easterners, I'll say, like, they're more rude, they're disrespectful, they're this, they're that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a certain type of, like, comfortability of, like when we talk, we're calm, we're cool, collected, this and this and this. Not everybody's like that, especially in New York.
Yeah. But I feel like when you go to the South too, man, like, there's a high probability that some shit's gonna happen. Like, you won't get your head taken off or somebody's gonna shoot you.
Oh yeah,
because the gun laws are a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we talking like it could be your brother, your cousin, whatever. Like, all right, okay, all right, like it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I know. In New Orleans, once a nigga hit that, for sure, you got that. Run, nigga, run, nigga.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't like getting to that level, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, y'all can have that. You know what I mean? But hey, Joe, I feel like Queen's flip too, man. It's good to see him stand his ground, because I feel like Joe has his ego, and you can tell like he feels like he's a boss, and he's talked to these people
Joe
crazy.
Definitely got an ego.
Man.
Joe definitely got an ego. Joe definitely be on some, man.
Yeah,
he be on some other shit, like.
I can't let a man talk to me like that. That's why I have my own business, because I don't want nobody. I just can't have a boss. I can't be ruled over. Like, I don't know if it's my ego, but I just can't have another man talk to me or feel like
part of it is your ego. But yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, man. There's no way in the world I can have another man talk to me like that. And you can't do nothing about it. You got to pick that shit up.
Pick that shit up. All right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not, man. But yeah, man. Did you see Lil TJay? Did you see that the clip of him at the MGM?
Oh, when he got into it with the security and all that.
So they banned him from the MGM.
Yeah, they banned him. Yeah.
So I'll play the clip right now, but I was watching that. I was like, damn, TJ, he been in a couple of confrontations lately, and he just got shot up like 6-7 times, like a year ago or something like that.
It's his temper.
So I'm starting to see the correlation of what's going on with Lil TJay. You know what I'm saying?
It's his temper. Temper. It's that nigga temper, bro.
Hey, but let me play a little clip right quick so you can see it though, man.
Play a clip,
so
man.
So the people, the congregation can see it. You know what I mean? Let me play this clip real quick so y'all can get what we're talking about. Hold on just a minute. Hold on. Let's get this out of here. Lil TJay, man. Yeah. But y'all get the.
He was lit though. He was lit.
But still,
he was
though.
lit. He was lit. But yeah, it's how he cared. But then also on top of that, like no nigga like to be escorted out of a spot, especially when a bunch of hoes are around, because he heard the females. He didn't mean to do it. Like nobody want to be escorted out the spot. That's embarrassing, bro. So he was his male ego. He was embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he thought the cool thing to do was to fight fucking back. But take your L, nigga.
But hey, did you see him? He spit at him. He spit on him.
Yeah, he spit on him. Yeah,
absolutely not.
Yeah,
bro.
that would have been the end.
Yeah,
that would have been the end. Nigga. That would have been. That would have been a wrap. That would have been a wrap.
Yeah, spit on old boy, man. But it seemed like he's out of control, man. It seemed like, you know, he has this, once again, ego, you know what I mean? And he's an artist, you know what I'm saying? And I watched that another clip on Playboy Max when he came into the house, and I guess they're doing a live stream. I don't know if you've seen this. And he asked, "Hey, bro, you can't smoke in here. You can't smoke in here." You seen that?
Yeah. And
then
they
kept smoking?
Kept smoking. Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kept smoking.
No consequences. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, man, I told y'all, you know, y'all couldn't smoke. It was like, man, we about to smoke.
Yep.
And then people was like, why would you invite rappers in a spot where they couldn't smoke? That's their thing. Nah.
Absolutely not.
Nah.
So the way he's moving, bro, he's moving reckless. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's young too. I get it. He's young. You know, when I was young, I did dumb shit too.
Yeah, but you already got banged up for moving reckless though. You got shot up for moving reckless.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like you should have some kind of like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, some niggas is like, man, fuck it, it is what it is. And if I go, I go. There's some people, you know, there's some people like that.
Absolutely.
You know?
So what about, I think that big dude was a security guard. You know what I'm saying? You think the security guard should have neutralized that situation?
What big dude? With the blue jacket?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't no security guard.
Oh, okay.
That was a regular, that's a regular nigga. All the security guards are the ones in the suits.
Okay. I thought it was like his personal security guard.
Oh, his security.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Because I was thinking that too. I was like, damn, his security ain't really doing nothing. I think he should be neutralizing that situation. He should be able to pick old boy out and take him out of there, you know, out of the situation or something.
Maybe,
you know what I mean?
maybe he didn't because he knew TJ would flip out and fire his ass.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So
That's
there's
true.
different, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day though, he is like lucky because after spitting on somebody, I'm surprised they didn't fucking fire on that boy. Like, like not flanks from that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't just gonna spit on nobody, dog, like that, and then everything gonna be cool. Everything gonna be cool. Like, that's crazy.
Absolutely. But hell yeah, man. Let's see me say audio. Hold on just a minute. Make sure my shit is in. Yeah. But yeah, bro, he's fucking he needs to get his shit right though, for sure.
Nah, he definitely need to get his shit right. He has an issue. He has anger issues.
Absolutely.
he needs to go to counseling and get that shit fixed.
Yeah, bro. He does need something need to happen.
Right.
But let's go to the next one though. Let's talk about did you see Neyo?
Neyo with the fourth?
Yeah.
He got 4 now. He got 4 now.
So what do you think about that situation, bro?
He could afford it. He good.
That's what I was thinking.
And they're going for it. They cool with it. He could afford it. They good. He got four chicks that he dating, and they all cool with it.
That's crazy. I mean, I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was just did some little research on Neyo, and I guess he was married before. You know what I'm saying? So he had a little thing before. You know, so he's probably want to be free and just do his thing, bro. I don't blame him though. He's living his fucking life. Yeah, and all the girls is bad though too.
They all bad, and you see before they try to play on Neyo, like, oh, I think Neyo gay. You know, they used to try to play on that man. Now that man got 4 bad ones on your ass.
Look at him now.
Look at him now, 4 bad ones. Hey, that's crazy. But like I said, if they all going for it, that's all good, man. Like, congratulations to him.
A lot of the girls too are saying, "Oh man, you know, this generation is all messed up." You know what I'm saying? Some of the girls in the comments.
It's the girls that's making the generation messed up. Evidently, it's the girls that don't care. It's the girls that's going for it. It's the girls that's like, cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, there's a lot of women that's fucking the game up too. I hate the fact that you can't just throw that shit on men. Women is fucking the dream of marriage up also.
Absolutely.
Like 120%. Niggas is pouring. They got niggas out here pouring into fucking bottomless cups, bottomless wells. Like, you know, I'm pouring into this chick and she's not reciprocating at all, but then all they want to talk about is reciprocation. Shit crazy, man.
That's wild, man. That's wild. Yeah, these girls for sure. they're messing up the game, and they allowed it. I mean, he has, like I said, these 4 girls are cool with it, and
they cool with it.
They cool with it.
Allowing it to happen.
And I heard a lot of people saying too, like a lot of guys will have the same opportunity if they're just more truthful. You know what I mean? So when you get in a relationship with somebody, you just, hey, I want 4 girlfriends, and a lot of girls will be cool with it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know I've run into some girls that is cool with it. I even had a chick that I used to date a while back, and she was just like, I want a girlfriend. You know?
Damn.
So I ran into that before, so I understand. So I would say, yeah, but that goes back to the argument that me and you always have on the other podcast. If you come real and if you come real and not lying and faking and pretending and say your true expectations or the things that you really want, you leave that up to the woman to make that choice of like, do I really want to fuck with this or not? Mm-hmm. You win.
Absolutely.
You win.
Absolutely.
There's no point of you as a man going into a situation with a woman and you just fucking pretend and lie about everything. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually that shit gonna get old. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna lie. You gonna slip up some. Man, go into that shit freely. Like, hey, this is me. This is how I am. This is what I want. You either get with it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And she be like, oh, I like that. You got her.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Off bat. Dump.
That's crazy though, man. Hey man, but I'm happy for Neyo, bro. I'm happy for him. He seemed like he happy.
He is.
You know
he look happy.
Hey, he got 4 bad ones.
He
too.
look happy.
Oh, let me find a little picture.
He look happy. Ain't no new music coming out from Neyo.
He ain't no music coming out for him, man. Let's see Neyo. Let's find it so y'all can see Neyo girlfriends. Oh, there you go. He got 3 wives. That last one he got. Let's see what we got, man. Oh, so here you go right there, man. Let's see what we got. Man, I guess I gotta subscribe to this website or something. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go to images. Look at Neyo, man.
Look at that smile.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that smile.
Yeah, they straight, bro.
Nah, they cute. He has some pretty women, bro.
Yeah, man.
Look, all of them nice and melanated. Look at that complexions.
Yeah, bro. Look at them.
Especially that one right there. That first one bad. Woo, woo. You see the first one bad.
You see the new one?
Look at that. Oof, oof.
Do you see the new one?
I seen the new one. I seen the new one in the clip. She pretty too.
Yeah, the new one.
All of them
straight, bro.
All of them nice.
Yeah, I think the new one's the best one though. This girl right here. Yeah, she cold, bro. This new one right here. I think she's the best one out of all of them.
She nice, but you know how I feel about short hair. All like that short hair shit. That short hair shit. But she nice though. She is still nice. She nice. She is nice.
That's funny, man. You hate some short hair.
Bro, I do, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, shout out to Neyo though.
Shout out to Neyo, bro.
Hey, keep on doing your thing, man. If you happy, you happy.
Congratulations to Neyo with the 4 baddies. Look at him. 4 bad ones.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
he might have 5 soon. Who knows?
Hey, so question for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this Drake album? Have you heard of the whole album yet?
I listened to the whole album like 3 times.
What do you think about it?
I played it from beginning to end 3 or 4 times just so I could really like soak it up.
Okay. So what's your unfiltered bias, non-biased?
It's for the bitches. It's for the bitches. And niggas ain't with that. That's why these hoes call you niggas gay now. You niggas is gay. You niggas is gay. Bruh, the album is for the hoes, bruh. He even said it. Dog, he said it and give me a hug. He said it like this album is this is for the hoes. Like he's out walking the spot and give all the hoes $1 million.
Yeah, man.
This is for the bitches. And niggas is like, nigga, it's blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bruh, like, that's always been his fan base, though.
Right.
That's always, I would say the first album, it was like, okay, everybody, like, it was mixed as far as the people that listened to it, male to female.
Right.
Take Care was like height, right? But even still, Take Care, at least in New Orleans, Take Care was received by both ends, but a lot of men got on Take Care because the women was on it so fucking hard.
Yeah.
The women was on, you get in the car with a female, she'll be like, oh, can you put Drake on? Oh, can you put Take Care on? Can you put Drake on? Can you put Drake on? Like, they was on that shit hard. Every album after that, he started going downhill with the guys, but he never lost it with the women. He never lost it with the women. So it's the women that's like, yeah, when I got in the car, it was the chick she was like, put the Drake on. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's for them.
Yeah,
it's for them. And you as a man, you should want to play that for them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should want to play, oh, she liked that one. Oh, she liked that one. Like, I see her over there, she fucking whining in her seat and shit, and she getting all moist. Like, yeah, it's for them.
Yeah. You're right, 100%. I was like, you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I think this album was cool. You know what I mean? Like, but it's geared like it more for the women.
It was for the women.
You can't compare that.
It's him and Party. You can't compare it to Kendrick.
You can't.
No, it's him and Party. It's a R&B ish album.
Yep.
A couple little hip hop songs, whatever. But he made sure he hit every. He had the little Spanish song. He had his Caribbean style songs. He had, you know what I'm saying? He made sure he touched every culture for the females.
100%.
For the females. It's strict, like Escape. This is for the bitches. Just for the bitches. The real bitches. Like, that's what it is for the women. It is for the women, bro.
And I think that people miss that too. You know what I mean? When you read the comments or you read all the blogs and stuff like that, people are just comparing this album to Kendrick's. And Kendrick, that's a different album. They
wanted Drake to come on and spit high fire and respond back and all this shit like that. Man, no. As soon as he said like, oh, we're doing a joint album with Party, I knew off dump, oh yeah, this is for the females right here. This bitch is about to go hard for the girls.
Yeah. 100%.
This one's gonna go hard for the girls. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to have a little yeah in my car and I'm playing this album for her, and we talking, we smoking, we riding up the coast. Yep. That's what it's for, niggas. 100%. But some of you niggas ain't got bitches or cars. So you put that bitch on, you have a little baddie with you, you have a little something, you ride up the coast, you know what I'm saying? You ride up the coast, listen to the album. Now I ain't gonna lie, one thing, the album long as fuck. It's like 26 songs. Yeah. You could have cut that bitch down like 15, but ride up the coast, listen to that bitch and chill with your female.
100%.
That's what it's for. It's not for you riding around to the ops hood and looking for niggas to drop niggas and shit. That's not what the album is for, bro.
Yeah. 100%, bro. You hit it on the head. 110%. But I think he messed up by dropping that one first, though. I think he should have dropped a Power Solo, then dropped that.
But he been said he was dropping that, though. Yeah. He announced that a while ago that he was dropping that one.
But people are expecting him to respond off this Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
It is when he do the next joint album. I have a feeling. I ain't read nothing. I have a feeling that him and Young Thug is gonna have a joint album.
Oh, that's a joint album?
I have a feeling like he did with 21. I have a feeling that's what, and that's just because like Young Thug is he said what side he's on. He said what he the GOAT is back in #1. That was his tweet.
Right.
So he been like, like I just like I wouldn't be surprised because he did say he has another joint album. He did say that, but he just didn't say with who. So I wouldn't be surprised if that boy did a joint album with him and Thugger.
That won't be a bad move, bro. That won't be a bad move because that'll get him back on it.
It would get him back on it. Then it would kind of like slap Kendrick in the face as far as like Kendrick saying that he had to run to Atlanta to colonize and all shit like that.
Right.
But Atlanta already said no. We needed that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, boom, we need it. I want to do this with him. And Thugger coming out and be like, man, I want to do this with him. It kind of like, okay, oh well, shit. Like, I guess he wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they did want to fuck with him, or they did need him. So
I want to see when he comes back out and start producing some real hits again and see how people gonna gravitate to him, or are people gonna be like, nah, we don't mess.
As far as Drake,
yeah. I want to see what's gonna happen when he started like producing like solos tracks and shit.
I know that is true. I mean, this album did good.
It did good.
It did good. But I feel like every Drake album is going to do good because he is a national superstar. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they just had a post up where it was like Views, Take Care, and 2 more albums. I can't remember which ones. They all going diamond.
Yeah.
That's 4 diamond records, bruh.
100%. That's crazy.
Bruh.
That's
like,
superstar.
Think about, like, people out there need to think about that. That's 4 diamond records.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, they're saying that he's going to be performing at the World Cup.
Yeah, I think
soccer,
he is. Yeah.
Soccer, FIFA, whatever is World Cup.
Yeah, bigger than the Super Bowl. That was insane. I'm bigger than
different levels, baby.
I'm bigger than the Super Bowl.
That's different levels.
I'm bigger than the Super Bowl.
That's different levels, bro.
I mean, I can't knock him. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, he even said on the album too. Like I said, I went back and listened to it a couple times, but he said some shit. He was like, you know, I'm just getting started. This is about to be a hot summer. He said that.
Ooh,
it's about to be a hot summer.
Bro, I'm excited for hip hop on this.
Bro, he's about to, you know what I'm saying? He was like, what else? Another little line he said. He's like, y'all worried about the beef. I'm chilling with bitches.
Yeah, he's on part. Yeah.
I'm chilling with hoes.
Yeah.
Y'all worried about me responding to Kendrick.
I'm trying to turn up.
I'm chilling with hoes.
He said, I'm trying to turn up. Y'all worried about the beef.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I want to see what happens though, because Kendrick got the motion right now. Kendrick got the motion. He has the people behind him. He has the fans, everybody. He got a cult like following. So I want to see what Kendrick's gonna do, man. You know,
he has a good fan base. He has a good Western fan base.
You don't think
a good Western fan
only
base.
Western? Do you think?
No. He got good fans in other places too. But like multiple podcasts in the South pointed out, we don't really care. Like he could rap and he's good. He had a message, but do we like care like that? Like, nah. I mean, like as far as like the whole beef situation,
right?
In general, a lot of people in the South don't care. Like, we don't care. We don't got no ties to none of it. Like, we really don't like care. Even with like not like us in New Orleans, man, we bounced that bitch. And they played a bounce version more than the real version. So it's like they don't really. It was like, like it was entertaining. We don't really care.
But I'd like to see when it plays out though. When Drake start making more hits and shit, I want to see what all these people going to start jump back on Drake, or are they going to stick with Kendrick? And you'll see where the hip hop goes for sure after that. Yeah,
we'll see where it goes. But like I said, for those that thought that. For some reason, odd reason, some people thought Drake was just gonna come out and take an L. Like, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
There's too many females that fuck with this man. Too many.
So did you hear what T-Pain said about Drake?
No, what did T-Pain say?
So T-Pain said that he said that the album with him and Party Next Door, he felt like it's all leftover songs that he just added Party Next Door to, and just released the album.
It could have been.
He said that's what he feels. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like something they produced together. It's probably like all of Drake's leftover songs that he didn't make an album that he just put Party Next Door on.
I mean, it could have been. It could have been. I mean, I don't know, so I'm not going to say yes or no. But I think it's because it was another person that said that they felt like, I think it was Joe, when he said the soul, like he didn't feel the soul or whatever. And it was like, it's almost like there was no like real chemistry, like going back and forth,
right,
like with their shit. And I was like, I could kind of see that. But
let me try to find that clip, because I try to find that clip too with T-Pain, because T-Pain said that. Oh, actually, I think I got it on I think I posted it. I try to find that clip right now since we're here already talking about it. But T-Pain said that, man. I was like, oh, this is it. So check this out real quick. Let me get this on screen share so y'all can see it. This is what T-Pain said. Hold on just a minute.
I would say the other way around. The only reason, because Party has the hook. Like most of the songs Party is on the hook.
Right.
So Party laid a hook, Drake laid a verse and some melodies, but Party laid the hook and Party got like the verse. There's a couple songs like for example the one with the I forgot what it is. It's the one with she got a tattoo on her neck and the name ain't mine.
Right. They
go back and forth on that one. I could see them, they did that one together. But there is some certain songs where it's just like, okay, this is like Party. Party has its own sound. So I could see some of these songs being Parties, and it's like, all right, Drake.
Just drop a hook on it.
Yeah, you drop a verse. Yeah, drop a verse and some more shit.
Yeah.
Because some of the songs, like, it don't sound like songs that would be on Drake's album. Some of them don't. So I can't say that, yeah, this was, you know, Drake songs and Party just dropped like a little verse, because Party is actually, there's a few of the songs, Party's verse comes first and Party's on the hook.
Yeah, I mean,
but Party also has his own sound. If anybody listen to Party Next Door's records, like he has his own sound, and a lot of those songs sounded like his shit, you know. So I could see that.
I mean, at the same time too, as well, I feel like he's kind of giving a backhand compliment. He's trying to say like, you know, this shit wasn't the sound, you know, the quality wasn't there. That's what I took from that.
You say what you say, but at the same time, he's a man.
Yeah,
like I said, it's for the bitches. As a nigga, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but I'm putting it on for hoes. I'm not putting it on for you, sir.
Absolutely.
I'm putting this on for the females.
Yeah.
I'm not putting this on for you.
Yeah, bro.
At all.
Absolutely. So also Aiden Ross is like a popular streamer. He was saying like, you know, between the beef and Kendrick Lamar, he feels like Drake won because that, you know, a lot of the shit that Kendrick Lamar was rapping about, it wasn't true. You know, it's all fake, made up shit. So would you say that, you know, this, I don't go too back on it, but if everything that Kendrick Lamar was saying in those songs was fake, would you give Drake the nod on that beef?
Nah, I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Okay.
But at the same time, I do have a problem with like rap allegations, I guess.
Right.
I do have like a little issue with that, because that's not real like rap battling.
Right.
It's like, okay, you're talking about like, all right, I'm a pedophile and all this other shit like that, and I touch kids and whatever the case, or young women or whatever the case may be. Nothing's been proven, nothing's been shown, nothing's been documented. I ain't went to jail for this shit. So it's just like Gossip Girls.
Yeah.
Like,
but I mean, think about it though. If we're beefing, all of a sudden I made up some shit just to make up some shit and just throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's stuck. It's stuck. You know. Mm-hmm. And now your shit is blowing up and shit over some shit you just randomly made up. Would you say that man won?
No, I couldn't. But a lot of these niggas is like, is bitches, and they travel to gossip too.
Right.
They like gossip. They like, oh man, he said this and this and this. I said, where's the facts behind that? And I say all the time, when Drake dropped that drop and Give Me 50, that was factual shit between Kendrick and top that he was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you could Google it. It's factual shit. A lot of the shit that Drake was saying was factual. I personally would have played a different angle. I would have played the angle of more like, in the beginning of Kendrick's career, Kendrick was giving Drake all the praises.
Right.
I would have played that angle. Like, nigga, he was, for better words, like, you was like, Drake could do no wrong in my eyes.
Right.
And now you got this ego, and now you this and this and this, and now you're spinning it like that. That's how Drake should have played it. But a lot of shit that Drake was saying wasn't fiction. Like, a lot of shit was facts. It's just certain people, like, if you was on the West Coast, you're going to ride for the hometown hero, and you just don't want to hear, it's a one-sided story. Mm-hmm. You don't want to hear what the other people got to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. But that's why, like, a lot of the information that I take in is niggas from outside of California. I want to know how niggas felt in Detroit about it, or Miami, or Chicago. Like, how did you niggas feel about this? Because they're gonna give an unbiased opinion.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
You know what I'm saying?
You definitely gonna get a more of a biased opinion on the West Coast.
A lot of people said that Drake said some facts, but it's just Kendrick's wave was just too hard. And then when he dropped that Not Like Us.
Oh, it's a rap after that.
But here's the thing about Not Like Us, though. When he dropped that Not Like Us, the whole California celebrated it, and they went straight to social media, TikTok, and everything else like that.
Yeah.
When I remember before the song was even that big, they had all these, like, they had what's the chick that do the dances, Storm, like she was doing like all the dances and shit. They had Tommy the Clown, he had people already doing dances. Everybody was already like dancing and sea walking and back on Fig, and they was Hoover stomping, and everybody was doing like, hey, you know, like, oh, this is a hit, this is a banger for us. Absolutely. And he had all these motherfuckers like, and that's what made everybody like the song, because how everybody accepted it. Yeah. And it was like, oh man, this is so California. This is so the culture. This is so West Coast.
It was.
Everybody accepted it.
Yep.
Everybody. But, nigga, if you went to fucking Chicago, Memphis, and all that shit like that, they was not fucking playing Not Like Us in the beginning until it started streaming over and over and over and over. And y'all niggas force fed us that shit. It wasn't streaming like that. Yeah. It wasn't at all, bruh. It wasn't. It was the culture accepted it. It took over, but that was Kendrick's play. I'm gonna do this for the culture. The culture took it in. The West Coast culture took it in, and they love that shit, you heard me? And then they fucking roll with it.
Bro, that motherfucker was hard though. I remember when it dropped though, man. I was like, okay, he got one on this. Because one thing I like about Kendrick, he kind of made that party sound, but at the same time was a diss record, and that's what Drake used to do.
He beat Drake at his own game.
He beat Drake at
his own game. But my whole thing is worldwide. It was force fed. It was force fed to us worldwide.
You think so?
Fucking right.
Not Like Us was a hit though.
It was force fed to us.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know me personally. I travel. I go out of town.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about when it first dropped, before streaming started playing it over and over, fucking everything, they started playing it over and over and over and over until it made niggas like that shit. Right. It's kept playing. But when I remember when that bitch first dropped, like I said, everybody in California was already on it. Like first day, I'm on it. I'm doing videos. We're celebrating. We're this and this and this. That bitch is hot. When that bitch first dropped, I wasn't in California. I was in Houston.
When it first dropped though, what was your thoughts on it? Was it a hit to you when you first heard it?
I liked it. I liked the song. I'm not gonna say it was a hit. I liked the song. I'm like, oh, this is catchy. I like this shit because I like Kendrick. So I'm like, oh, I like this shit. It's catchy. You know what I'm saying? But like when like I said, like I was in Houston chilling and shit like that. Them niggas was like, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then as days progressed, every TikTok, everywhere on IG, but it was California people that was posting it, playing it, 100%. posting it, playing it. And they're just like, damn, like, dog, when you scrolling, you keep hearing this shit, the same, not like, and you keep hearing it, you're like, damn, well, maybe this shit is kind of catchy, but that's how radio is, or that's how the shit is. Yeah. It plays until you're like, damn, I do like this shit. Yeah. And now all of a sudden you like it. You know what I'm saying? But as much as you like it, it also dies out. You know what I'm saying? It dies out just as fast. So yes, I feel like it was force fed. It was forced to us. It was forced for us to like it.
I heard that. I mean, I can understand what you're saying too, for sure. But when I first heard it, I was like, damn, this motherfucker cold. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right 110%. Like the more I heard it, I was like, man, okay, I like it more and more. Then you start seeing the dances and shit. That's what made people. But then you're on the West Coast too, man. So you see how the people
you see how on the West Coast accept into. Yeah, you do. You're
gonna like
you
it.
do. But
you're part of this culture.
But I don't fully plant my 2 feet on West Coast soil.
Okay.
So I can move around, and I appreciate people from different areas in the United States. Yeah, I appreciate, and I talk to people from different places all the time. You know what I'm saying? I talk to people from different places all the time. I get people's different opinions on certain shit because I don't want to be biased. Right. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be West Coast biased. Right. I don't want to be New Orleans biased. I want to see different views and opinions from everybody. Everybody looks at things and view things differently. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're West Coast biased and you're just out here, you're just listening to this shit, you're missing out on so much other opinions and views in the world. Same thing what we talked about with Boogeyman.
100%.
Like, you're here all the time, so yes, you're gonna think like, man, that's the hottest record that touched down. But then when you go out east, you're like, ain't nobody playing it. Nobody know who this nigga is. So it's like, oh well, shit, y'all don't know who this nigga is. Y'all don't know who he is. No, we don't. Like, and then now you're shocked. Like, well, damn, like that's the hottest shit out. Yes, out there is the hottest shit out there.
Yep,
but to us, it's like no. But shit gets force fed. Shit always get force fed. I remember when Rihanna dropped. It was one song Rihanna dropped. Oh man, Breakfast Club played that bitch like 3 times in a row. And I remember I said, man, they force feeding us this shit. I think it was Bitch Better Have My Money on one of them songs. But I'm like, oh yeah, they really trying to get us to fuck with this shit hard. Like, but that's what they do.
100%.
That's what they do. So yeah, yes.
No, so they were saying too that next time Drake drops, they're gonna, I guess the record label is gonna humble him. You know what I mean? Because then he will see what everything they was doing for him. So I was trying to think what he meant by that. So I was thinking like maybe like the streams are not gonna be as high, but if the streams are not gonna be as high, they're kind of telling themselves.
They are telling themselves, so they can't really do that.
Right.
So,
you know what I mean? So, because I'm trying to figure out what they meant by that. You know what I mean? So they want to humble Drake on his next solo album. You know what I mean? So
man,
we'll see.
We'll see.
Did you see this 50 Cent? I got a video on this too. This is funny as shit. I guess he was saying that Trey Songz was trying to fight Bud Crawford, the boxer. And he didn't know who Bud Crawford was. Trey Songz was about to get his head beat in by Bud Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying?
See what happens when niggas' music career just dies out. Now all of a sudden, like, you trying what? Like, man.
Hey, watch this video though. Check this video out. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they were kind of explaining it. Hold on just a minute. Let me find it for you. They're explaining this shit. Let me get it. Hold on. It's through here. So check this shit out right here, bro. I got what's going on? I got
I said, so you got me 100? And he was like, bet. I'm like, all right. So I shot. I make it. He shot. He make it. So I'm like, you still owe me 100?
Yeah, I still need that.
You know what I mean? And so he like, no, we even. I'm like, I start.
Oh, he said we even?
Yeah, I start laughing. I'm like, dude, you owe me 100.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm laughing and shit, and damn, what's his name? He played on with the Nelly with the skates.
You said he played for what? What team?
I mean, not Nelly, but T.I. The skate movie. What's the skate?
Oh.
ATL.
Oh yeah, ATL, yeah.
The dark skinned one with the braids.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I forget his name.
Damn. Fuck yeah. Well,
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He come over there. He was like, man, come on. So like, I don't know if dude was drunk or something, but he just started tripping. I'm like, what? And he was like, man, no, man, do you know? Like, he in the middle of us. He like, man, do you know who that is? And he like, man, I don't care who he is. I don't care if he was a world champion.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my
So
God.
I'm looking at him. I'm like, I'm laughing.
Right.
But I'm like, is he serious? But he kind of, like, I think he on drugs or something. I think he playing and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I beat your ass. All right, man, I'll take you in the back and make you cry, like make you scream, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? And he like, what? I like, and then 50 come over there like, whoa.
Yeah, Five got it. Right.
He like, hold up, man, what is you doing? He was like, what is you doing? He was like, man, T, don't fuck up the bag on this thing. Don't fuck up the bag.
Right.
This was before.
Right.
But yeah, but this is what happened though. But I guess they're fighting over some basketball wives girl, or I don't know who she is, but I had to Google her name, bro. She is bad. She is cold blooded. You know this girl named Mulan Hernandez?
Nah, man, pull up.
Oh, I gotta pull this girl up, bro. Holy moly. Oh man, let me find her. I'm gonna go to her Instagram, bro. She nasty. in a good way. Let's go to Instagram.
You said in a good way.
Yeah. Let's go to Instagram, man, because her Instagram is popping. But I guess they're fighting over this chick right here. Let's pull this up real quick. The searcher. There it is. Yeah, I just searched it right now. Hey, so check this chick out, bro. So I guess they're fighting over her. We'll pull it up.
Oh, I see why.
Yeah, that Party Next Door cover right there.
That nigga's stupid.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess they're fighting over her. That was the whole beef was about. You know what I'm saying? But she bad though, homie. She cold.
Hey, let's take a moment to talk about how cold these WNBA players is getting nowadays.
So she's a basketball player, huh?
I thought she was. Huh?
Yeah, I think so. She cold, bro.
I just want to take a moment to really like. Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, brand ambassador. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess she is. Yeah, for the Nets, Rocket. Yeah, okay. Rockets. There you go. They putting on, bro. They putting on. These women WNBA girls are going crazy right now. They putting on for sure.
It's a beautiful thing. Because when I was little, the whole thing with WNBA, they was hit. It was a bunch of like. it was a bunch of like butch looking. Tall, bald headed, like dykey, like weird looking females, dog.
Yeah.
Like now they coming out, but they coming out cold now. Like these girls is coming out like, oh yeah, I'm playing basketball, but I'm in my feminine energy still.
How
Like,
though, bro?
like I'm like, whoa,
Who's that girl?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. This is a basketball player. How she run around with all that?
Is she a basketball player?
I don't think so, bro. Cause she's short. Look at her.
Nigga said she's short.
You know what I'm saying? Them girls are tall, bro. Them girls is big and lanky.
But even if she's not, I'm still WNBA is on point right now.
It is, bro.
WNBA is on point right now.
WNBA. Let's go to something to see. WNBA women. Yeah.
He said WNBA women.
Yeah, man.
Watch this gonna pop up the most randomest.
I mean, she's straight.
I don't think that's the right thing to say. I don't think you have to know the individuals. You have to know who these individuals is, man. They gonna put WNBA beautiful women. This nigga.
Oh,
but
man.
no, WNBA's been doing their thing, man. So
Yeah, she cold too. What's the old girl name? The one I want the old boy from San Diego. Okay, these are the top 20, top 50 hottest WNBA women. There's better ones than this though. These girls ain't bad though, but there's better ones than I seen.
100%. 100%.
The one that came to San Diego was crazy.
The one who came to San Diego?
Yeah.
You talking about DeJournette? That's from San Diego?
Oh, that's what it is?
Baddie. shout out to Mike Brady. Mike Brady.
Yeah, that's what Mike Brady talking about.
She came into the restaurant and Mike Brady was like, that nigga was about to have a heart attack. He said, "Oh, Q, I can't breathe." I said, "What?"
That's funny.
Yeah. Then we linked up and talked to her outside of Omerta. She cool people, cool for real.
What?
Yeah, she cool as fuck.
Hold on. That's the daughter of Darren Carrington. That's my old football. That's my old football coach.
Yeah.
That's his daughter? Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Well, he like, whoa.
I did not know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know he had a daughter, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and her brother was a dog at Oregon too, playing football.
Yeah, that's my old football coach, bro.
No, that's not your old football.
No, but
that's her brother.
That's my old football coach right there.
Him, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know he had a daughter. Wow, man. But I know his son was pretty good, but he was young when I was a kid. Yeah. When I was out there.
But yeah, man.
High school football coach right here.
Shots out.
Yeah, that's
shout out to
hell yeah, bro.
The baddies of the WNBA.
Man, they got some good ones, bro.
They're here.
Man.
Yeah. So fellas, go courtside, get you some tickets, some popcorn.
Support, man,
You
because
know what I'm saying?
I heard they don't make no money, so.
They don't, but go courtside and show love.
Absolutely, bro. You had anything before we head out of here, bro?
Man, you know, I do got a couple little things, you know what I'm saying? A couple little things. So when we had left last time, I was like, oh man, there's some things that I really wanted to touch on.
Yeah.
So let me go to my little.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm with it.
All right. So
you see that Kodak Black? How they caught Kodak Black on the ground eating?
He a nigga. That's what he. Hey, like
I think he's on something though.
He could be on something, but
you don't think Kodak Black on something?
He might be, but niggas do what niggas do, man. Like niggas be. So they had a bunch of new releases. They had a bunch of new albums that come out. One thing that we talked about is like certain music, like Apple Music, Spotify, and stuff like that. They'll make certain lists about like certain people that come out, and they'll break it down to like genre of coast,
right.
West Coast, South, East Coast, and stuff like that. So I just thought it was funny that when you get to the West Coast, there's not a lot of new music that they put on there.
On the West Coast?
Yeah. A lot of, but I don't know if it's because certain artists they're not putting on there, but like they still have old ass songs on their list, and there's not a lot of new play, as far as on the West Coast, like there is with the South.
I was listening to Academics one time, and he made this comment about the West Coast, and I kind of agree with him. He was saying that the West Coast only made music for the West Coast, so people outside of the West Coast can't relate to it. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people if you're not on the West Coast, you're not going to listen to West Coast shit because they can't relate to it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's probably the biggest problem that we have on the West Coast. We do have artists that make good music, like O3 Greedo, or what do you like to be called now? Greedy.
Yeah.
Like his song is kind of traveling outside of the West Coast because you see that shit like in Miami, they playing it. He's starting to travel everywhere and playing it. But I feel like are you saying, like I said earlier, West Coast only make music for the West Coast.
It do, but you would think on the West Coast, this is the West Coast music playlist, that there would be more West Coast songs on that bitch.
I mean, there's some good. Let me see. What's
but I'm saying as far as the playlist on the apps.
Oh, on the apps.
On the apps. I'm speaking strictly on the apps.
Okay.
If you go to Apple Music or you go to Spotify, the ones that generalize the apps of region.
Right.
If you go to the West Coast Music app, and it'll say new music for the songs. There's nothing. They're still playing all the old shit. They're playing all the old people shit.
Let's see, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
We can pull it up right now.
Pull it up.
Let's go to share screen so we can see, y'all. So the people can see. So West Coast playlist.
And speaking of greedy, man, shout out to for those that seen the Juvenile show, how Grape Street showed up when he had his show in California. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But Watts always fuck with New Orleans music, so shout out to them.
New Orleans. So this is it right here. West Coast. Let's see. What's hot on the West Coast? What'd be a hot West Coast mix? Where?
See, mine is different than yours. So mine actually breaks.
So this is a playlist right here.
Yeah, it should just say West.
Let me take this out of the way. Move this out of my way. Move this out of the way. Okay, let's see. Oops. Oh, my fault. Let's get this out of the way. My fault.
Yeah, it'll say West Side with Kendrick Lamar like this.
Okay, so they're saying Nipsey Hussle. You're right. Granted All My Life. That's number one right now. YG, Mitchie Slick. Okay, they got Mitchie Slick on there. Roddy Rich, KT Foreign. They got some shit on there. But a lot of these songs are not new, like how you said.
But that's the point I'm making. So on mine, and like mine is different for people. I don't know if people could see that, but mine is different. So it's Spotify's West Coast playlist. So it's done by Spotify. So Spotify does their own playlist for individuals, right? So on my Spotify West Coast playlist, turn the TV off. Sticky by Tyler the Creator. Only Us by Blast. Everybody by Kellen For Real. Shoreline Mafia, Heat Stick. Rock Your Hips by 310. Ty Dollars and YG. Mustard, Pressed Up. Larry June, Important Couches. 911 by Roddy Rich. Lefty Gunplay, Get Right. Boogeyman, EBK, J-Bo, right? Peekaboo, Kendrick. But then as you get into the list, you start getting to like, okay, I'm like, okay, well, some of these songs ain't really new. Like a lot of these songs is kind of old. You know what I'm saying? Like you start getting She Said by R3, The Midnight in Hawaii by Big Sad. Shout out to Big Sad. That shit go hard. But like you get into like a lot of these Kanye West and Ty Dolla's shit, the old Mozzie album, Draco songs, and it's just like, dang, like it's not
nothing new.
The list isn't new. So what is it about that they're not pushing forward some of these? Because I know for facts that there's newer music than this. You know what I'm saying? They still got Comrade for the Ave on here. Like I know for a fact. But then when you go to the Southern mix, it'll say new release, new release, new release, new release, new release, new release. So
West Coast ain't getting that love, bro, because they got some new shit.
They got a lot of new shit. So I don't know. I personally thought that was interesting.
EBK Young J-Bo, he just dropped some shit. I'm surprised I ain't up there. But I mean, I don't know, a lot of shit that's been dropping. I mean, you think about it too. Maybe it's not a lot of shit that's charting though.
That could be too. I thought about that. You know what I mean? I did think about that. A lot of shit don't really be charting, so maybe that's why. So I did think about that. So I'm just like, I was just curious because I'm like, dang, well, that's kind of weird because I know for a fact that there's certain shit that drop, and I'm just like, well, dang, this shit ain't even on there. Tiger just had a whole album drop.
Bro, it got 4,000 views.
What, Tiger?
Yeah, 4,000. 4,000 sales. 4,000 sales. 4,000. Tiger.
What did Mustard get? Didn't Mustard get like 4,000 too?
He did? Well, no. I know YG got 8,000.
Yeah, because remember they said For All My Dogs sold more than Kendrick's, Mustard, and YG's album put together?
Yeah. Wow. Mustard. Hey, Mustard. I don't want to see shit now. 18,000 units.
All right, yeah, okay, 18,000. And I know first week it was like horrible first week.
Well, I think the first week for Tiger has 0 sales. Oh shit. I mean, but at the same time, bro, Tiger, bro, he didn't do
Tiger's thing is he drops singles, man. Tiger big off his singles, man. That's his thing, dog. He doing Saweetie numbers. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, look. Let me see. I don't even know. That's the old. See, California. No, that's the old one. No, bro. No, let's see. How many albums? Oh, that's how many albums. But look, he got a lot of albums though. He can't shit on Tiger.
He makes singles.
Yeah,
he makes hits. Tiger has hits, bro. Like people be tripping on Tiger. Tiger got hits.
He does. But let me see if I can get out of that. But it's 4,300.
4,300.
Yeah, do you see that?
Yeah, I see that. 4,300.
I can't even get through it. But
4,300.
4,300, bro. Yeah, man, that's crazy. 4,300 units sold in the first week. But I mean, like how you said, Tiger's not an album person. He's a single.
Tiger has singles.
He's an artist.
So let me ask you this question, and it's a two-parter. We talk about like the scene of West Coast hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And as much as people want to like give them credit, like give certain people credit, like let's say like nationally, right? Which you don't have to in California. Like that's the thing. That's the thing about California. You can stay in California and do good with your music career. You don't, or you stay on the West Coast.
Right.
You can hit Seattle to Arizona, maybe Colorado, and you'll be straight. Vegas, all that in between. You'll be good. But for those that want to be nationally recognized and hit different places and shit like that, what do you feel like it would take for them to be able to do that? Because you just made the comment of like West Coast, the music is too West Coast. I don't know if that's really a thing like that, because that sound, that particular sound is world known.
Right.
So I don't know if that's, but when you have like the OGs, right?
Right.
And you have like, they drop missionary kind of flop. it did do well, right?
It did do well.
You got certain people that come out, and G Perico, he drops his shit. You know, it does good. G Perico needs way more credit than he gets, but it does
He's
good.
cold, bro.
G Perico's cool. Oh, man, he's nice.
Yeah.
But then when you get like certain people and they drop certain shit, but they don't get the play and the recognition that they deserve.
Outside of the West Coast.
Outside of the West Coast, what do you think it would take for certain people to really like dive into them?
I don't think people like it. Once again, like I was saying before, I don't think people are gravitating towards the West Coast music because it's only for the West Coast. It's like how we said something last week. It's like, you know, when you listen to songs, you know what I'm saying, they're going to be expression of the product of their environment. They're going to be expressing those, you know, things that they live like. If you go to like New Orleans, I don't know anything about New Orleans, but you're going to rap about the shit that you deal with in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I can't relate to it, but I like to listen to a lot of the rappers. But from the West Coast, most time when they'd rap about shit, there's politics, you know, gang shit, and a lot of people outside of San Diego, outside of the West Coast, there ain't no gangs. I ain't never heard of no gang until I came over here. Like where I'm from, homie, we don't have gangs. We just have like neighborhoods and stuff like that. But there's no such thing as gangs. You know what I'm saying? So I can't relate to a lot of that music before I came over here until I got into the culture.
I mean, I get that, but now in 2025, there is gangs everywhere. There's gangs.
Not like West Coast though.
No, it's not like West Coast, but they're West Coast branch offs. Yeah. Like Atlanta. Yeah. Atlanta has buku 60s.
Yeah, but
Big U goes to Atlanta to get away and chill with them niggas.
Yeah.
So like they have it, but it's still like, why doesn't the music resonate other places? Nipsey resonated. Nipsey did well. Dom Kennedy, when he dropped Get Home Safely, Dom Kennedy did a show in New Orleans. That bitch sold the fuck out.
Yeah, but think about that music though. That music, anybody can listen to that music. Look at what he's rapping about.
Nipsey shit was gangbang music. Dom Kennedy was LA music.
Well, not all of it.
So that's pretty much you're saying. Like, it's cool to do a day in the life, but rap about other shit also.
Rap about other shit.
Other than everything is just like bang, 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 bang.
All my life. Banging all my life. I mean, that shit, bro, come on. All Nipsey shit, like, especially his last album, bro, that was, anybody can listen to that shit. Anybody, bro. All them songs was...
So there's a difference, just to get it, there's a difference between banging on records and then subtle, this is my hood drops.
Yeah.
Because he mentioned neighborhood on every fucking song. He let it know, like, from neighborhood.
But you can definitely talk
60.
Yeah, like, you can still talk about your neighborhood and all
shit,
that.
But you have to make, I think it's songs.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas don't make good songs.
In the West Coast?
I mean, I'm talking about the banging, the as the ones that talk about gang banging in every record.
I mean, YG. But YG...
We'll go to YG's record sales was his last album.
See, but he didn't promote that, though.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. I don't think he had any crazy singles.
Then go to the album before that. The only album that blew was the first one is the one that really blew up. Go look it up.
Let's see, bro. Let's go. Cause YG, bro. YG cold. I like some YG, homie. YG? Well, his last album didn't do too good, but YG... See, he talks about it, but he makes hits for everybody, though. You know what I mean? Like, he's talking about it.
But I don't feel like that first album. Yeah. You could play that bitch from front to fucking back.
Yeah. That
first album, you could play that bitch from front to back. My Crazy Life.
Let's go to share screen so they can see. So, I mean, a million sales. That's the first one. My Crazy Life. Yeah. For real. So, which one? Tooted and Booted. Which one was that? That was My Crazy Life?
That was before that.
That was before that.
He dropped that single, and Def Jam signed him off that single.
See, that's some shit like that.
Him and Ty.
Yeah. See, shit like that. That's what the music they got to be playing. Like,
but that's back when YG was he was a jerker and all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he has 500,000. I mean, it's still not bad record sales, bro. $1 million.
No, it's not bad over, but that's all over with time though. Yeah. But I'm saying when these albums first dropped, My Crazy Life was, you heard that that left, right, and all that like that. Yeah. You heard that shit, that BTP. Yeah. To me, that BTP in California should be bigger than Dreams and Nightmares. That BTP go hard.
That shit do go hard.
That bitch go hard. That bitch should be bigger than Dreams and Nightmares in California.
Man. what happened to YG? YG was crazy.
But that just go back to what I'm saying. Like when you go to certain rappers in LA, is it the song selection? Is it their songs? Is it the records? Like really, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the Bay can't really get out of their way neither.
But like how you said that, we said this last episode too. Do they really gotta rap? Outside of California, because you could make $1 million in California alone.
You can. But I feel like if that's the case, then you should make it. Don't you kind of have to make it like California, or even like West Coast wide, like for certain shit? Like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we go back to like big like Sad.
Yeah.
I think what he's doing is smart.
What's he doing?
His whatever was 4 a.m., 7 a.m. or whatever in different cities, but he's going to like different hoods and different cities, and he's making these songs and he's making these records and shit. I think that's smart because more and more people are starting to fuck with him in every place that he touched down at.
Right.
He's starting to accumulate a big ass following just off of the strength of the love that he's showing in these different cities.
Right.
He's doing a great job at that. So then once that album drops, everybody's familiar with it and they flock to it because, oh, this is the nigga that came to the city and showed love.
Right.
I respect that because he did it in Seattle, he did it in Hawaii, he did it like a few played Denver. I think like he was in. I think he said that he's doing a Houston one next. What? That's great marketing.
Yeah, he is.
That's great.
Good business plan.
That's great business plan. And in this day and age, right now, if you're not TDE, you need to have a great business plan and a great marketing to really push your records forward. And I think that certain people take pride in that. And then there's certain people that have that mentality of, I don't have to go nowhere. I could just drop a record.
Right.
I could drop a record for LA to love. And is that the right approach? I don't know. But if you want other people to listen to your shit, you would think that you would drop shit for everybody to love. You know what I'm saying? And there's not too many rappers that really like do that.
That's the truth. That's true. But once again, they're only gonna rap about what their environment. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's cool, but at the same time, like there's certain places, like for example, Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q got a song with Maxo Green.
Yeah.
There's buku Hoovers in Houston. Buku Hoovers in Houston. There's buku Hoovers in Memphis. There's Hoovers in New York. There's Hoovers in Detroit. There's Hoovers in Atlanta. There's Hoovers in Miami. There's Hoovers in Portland. There's buku Hoovers in Seattle. Buku Hoovers in, like, I'm saying, like, and there's a lot of them that rap. Fucking Shorty, he from 7-4. Bad Bags, who from Hoover. So it's like you're collabing with people, even if it's like, oh, I rap about this gang shit, but there's still people in other cities that is a part of your organization.
Yeah.
All this shit is branch offs of California hoods. So rap with them. Like or like eat with them, like do different shit with them. Lil Baby, when he goes to LA, Lil Baby fucks with Big U. He fucks with all these different niggas and all these niggas from 60s. Cause Lil Baby from 60s. So it's like
I just learned
they
that.
all fuck with, I know you did.
I didn't know Baby was from the 60s.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot. Atlanta has a big pool of 60s.
Yeah.
Atlanta has a big pool of 60s, and they got a big pool of GDs. But it's just like all these different hoods and shit like that. You could do songs with all these different people, and you could get that fan base or that crowd base from these different areas. And I feel like the people that do that, a lot of times they have large success.
Right. But I remember Quando Rondo was from the 60s, and he came out here, and they didn't show him love. Though.
But Big U said he was moving funny. I mean, I don't know about 60s politics. You know what I'm saying? My people ain't from 60s. But what you read is they said he wasn't moving how he was supposed to move, and he only reached out when he was in trouble.
But you 60s though.
But you only reach out when you're in trouble. Don't just reach out when you need something.
Yeah.
Nigga, you supposed to reach out. Rich Homie Quan, rest in peace. Same thing.
Yeah.
But the only thing about Rich Homie told a story one time. That boy said he flew to LA. He said a limo driver was out there with his name, picked him up, driving past all his stops he's supposed to make. The limo went straight to Crenshaw High School. He was like, man, what the fuck am I doing here?
Off the plane.
Went straight to Crenshaw High School. They was having a football practice.
Yep.
Big U come up. Oh yeah, I want you to talk to the kids. This nigga's like, how did this nigga know I was coming out here? He was like, dog, I didn't even know this nigga. Like, how you knew I was coming out here? How you knew this and this? And he was like, oh, we in tune with all our people.
That's what you have to
make
do.
music with them. It's like that. But then it's like, okay, well, you can still like you can make music with niggas. Like do music. Like everything doesn't. You know what I'm saying? If your mind is like I want to, but I know some rappers' mind probably isn't like I don't care about record plays and this and this and this. I want the local hoes to love me. I'm gonna make these few hits and I'm gonna do this and this and this. J-Rock, when J-Rock blew up, how did J-Rock blow up? All My Life with Lil Wayne. J-Rock had a feature with Wayne.
Yep.
Blew up of that shit. Yep. So I'm like, why not? Why not?
Yeah. You're right though.
I just think it's kind of just, you know, kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah, especially if you're in that gang culture for sure.
If you're in a gang culture and there's gangs, there's other people that rap that's popular or big in other places, you would think you would want to do records with them, or you would do some records with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because all that shit is all rooted and connected to California. Unless you're just a homebred gang that you just adopted certain shit. But for the most part, even in that little thing that you showed where the niggas was talking about like all the different people from different hoods.
Yeah.
For the most part, all those hoods is California bred hoods, and niggas ventured off and started that shit in other cities.
Yeah. But I know like a lot of these people are affiliated with a lot of these hoods.
Damn near half the rap game is affiliated with certain hoods.
That's crazy.
They say it in their music though.
Yeah.
They say it in their music. The only like the couple that I knew for sure wasn't really that is like the NBA YoungBoy one is not that.
He's not?
Sex Money Murder?
Yeah.
Nah. That's 4K track. Mm-hmm. That's something else. But Sex Money Murder, and I think he just said that because it's the green. And if you're not from like California, if you're from somewhere else or whatever, but a lot of times people when they see green, they automatically think Sex Money Murder because that's the biggest blood hood on the East Coast.
Right.
So they automatically think that. So yeah. So I know for sure that. And then the Wayne and Baby thing, Mob. No, it's not Mob.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't think it's Mob.
Nah. That's no, it's not.
Yeah,
and it has and it doesn't tie in with Suge neither. So
right.
Yeah,
okay,
crazy. But all the rest of them, like Cardi, she been 5'9" Brown. We already knew that. She rapped about it. All the other shit, like they rap about that shit.
But Janae Aiko, you know, I didn't know she. Well, you told me about that.
Yeah, I told you about that just because of my people.
Yeah,
so,
I didn't know she was rolling 60.
Yeah, she from neighborhood. If you listen to any of her music, she talks about it a lot.
Yeah,
she puts it out there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't listen to her like that. You know, most of the time I listen to Big Sean or something on a record.
But yeah, they all talk the same thing with like 2 Chainz 60s. Yeah. Like there's like all these everybody's like affiliated with something some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's
I need to be affiliated, dog.
You know, I'd rather it's like, oh, I need help, security, this, that, blase, or I just grew up in it. Like everybody is kind of like tied into like some kind of hood one way or the other. All the rappers.
Hell yeah. That's crazy though, man. It's interesting. I'm gonna start doing documentaries on that. That shit's interesting.
Yeah. So my next question is, if you could make a super music group, rappers, what would be your living? What would be your music group and producer that you would get to make a certified album? I'm talking about I want this bitch to not be West Coast specific or East Coast or South dominant. It could be something that you know for sure. I'm gonna put these, and let's just say 4 niggas. I'm building my own Hot Boys. Let's just say 4 niggas and a producer, and I'm putting this together, and I'm standing on this, and we're going diamond. We're going triple platinum in this bitch.
Do you know how hard that question is?
Come on now, I know. I knew it was gonna get you.
Oh my God.
I knew it was gonna get you, bro.
Oh man, that's a hard one. Oh, I mean, there's so many different rappers I like though. I do like Shy Gleazy. I do like him.
Ooh.
Yeah, from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. And I see him with EBK. Him. Oh my God, I think that's gonna be an amazing setup right there.
Okay.
So that gangster shit. So I would take them two.
2 more.
Chief Keef.
Oh, you would throw 2 Chicago. Okay.
Yeah. Chief Keef in there.
J-Bo, Keef,
and Shy Glizzy. Ooh, that's 3. Who else would I throw in there in that group? in that group. Ooh, man, this is a hard one, bro. Ooh, Greedo.
Ooh, I like that. I like that actually. I like that actually. Oh, hold up.
Yeah,
hold up.
Then Greedo get them.
Hold up.
See, Greedo he'll hit them hooks though. He'll sing on that bitch.
I like. Oh, wait,
You know what I mean?
wait. You might have something with that one.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
You might have something with that one.
Yeah, that'd be hard, bro.
Ooh.
All four of them. I mean, that's just like a West Coast type of vibe. Wait, that's not even West Coast either. That's like Midwest, West.
No. I'm just thinking.
But they talk about that gangster
what
shit.
producer though? Now pick your producer, and that would tell a lot right there.
Zaytoven.
Ooh.
Zaytoven.
Yeah.
Zaytoven.
Yeah, that's gonna go hard.
Yeah, Zaytoven.
That's gonna go hard.
I was gonna say Mustard, but I think Mustard lived too West Coast.
I think Mustard could be versatile. I think he
You
could
think
do.
so?
I think, and the only reason why I say this is because I've heard Mustard tracks back when RJ dropped that on my the first one,
Yeah.
the Omni or whatever, that first one,
Yeah.
where he sampled like that BG track. I heard like certain tracks. He's the one who did. They sampled that. It was YG, RJ, Nipsey when they sampled the Juvenile. That niggas wanna eye with me, niggas play some eyes with me. Mustard did his thing on that bitch.
Yeah.
and he kept that Southern sound. I think Mustard could do it. But Zaytoven, you can't go wrong with Zaytoven.
Zaytoven gonna ride. You gonna ride on that.
You can't go wrong with Zaytoven.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Zaytoven.
Yeah, bro.
You can't go wrong with Zaytoven.
I think Zaytoven. I think that would be a good one. You know what I mean? But sometimes the songs are too slow though too. You know. But yeah, Zaytoven. What about you though, man? What's your pick, bro?
So, I was thinking about this a lot.
That's a hard question.
Because I was thinking like, should I go young and unknown and put them together, or should I go like a mixture or all known people? And I was really trying to like pinpoint what would be the a dope balance, right? Mm-hmm. And I think
that's a hard one.
It is. I think I would go Sad.
Big Sad?
I'll go Big Sad. I would go.
That's a hard question.
I would go Big Sad because I gotta think if I gotta make it all blend. I would go Big Sad. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I would go Icewear.
Ooh, I forgot about him.
I would do Big Sad, Icewear, Rob 49.
Okay.
And then I would throw in maybe
Big Sad, Rob 49.
Yeah, I know for sure. Big Sad, Rob 49. I'm gonna throw in ESTG.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Big Sad, Rob 49, ESTG, Icewear Visa. That shit would be some drill music for your ass.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That shit would be some drill music for your ass. And then the producer, I probably would go Southside.
Southside?
I probably would go Southside for the producer. I was close to doing Mustard too though. Cause I feel like you could go either way. But I would go Southside.
Southside would be a good one for that.
I would go Southside, but can you imagine the 808s and the track hits on that bitch?
Oh, that'd be
and they
hard.
come in, and as soon as they come in, like it's just like you got that shit talking from Icewear, that murder talk from ESTG, you got that gangster spit from Big Sad, and then Rob 49 will come with that swag.
That'd be crazy.
Boom.
That's a good one.
There it is.
That's a good one.
Mark it down.
Yeah. That's a good one there. Yeah.
Mark it down.
I like that one, bro. That's a good little group there.
Yeah. But yeah.
Now you gotta make it happen. We're gonna make it fruition. Let it manifest.
Man, I mean, we gonna cut it short, but I've been thinking a little thought process, right? Mm-hmm. They have a lot of talented rappers, and we talk about this all the time. Mm-hmm. They have a lot of talented people, Like I think like in LA, Young Threat is fire.
Young Threat.
I like Young Threat. They got another rapper. He's a young rapper, but he sound almost just like Nip. And
I heard it.
I like him too. He from Baybase. He from Hoover. I like him too. So it's like they got some like young, talented people that could really spit.
Yeah.
But then I just feel like, yes, because of some of the politics, but I feel like at least in New Orleans, everybody in New Orleans was all individuals.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was individual. When Master P did No Limit, it was him, Silk, C. They had a couple other people, like a couple other, and then they grew to what they was. But Mystical was with Big Boy. They had UNLV out there. They had Slim out there. They had Juvie doing his own thing out there. They had Wayne and BG was the BGs before all that. They had that. They had Hot Boy Derek. They had all these different rappers that was doing their own thing around the whole city. And it took No Limit to come and be like, all right, I'm going to cherry pick all these niggas and move them to California. So he took Mia X, Fiend, all the Moby D and all these niggas, Mac and all these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna put them on this label. We're gonna put them together and we're gonna have a fire label. Mm-hmm. Cash Money came, did the same thing. Cause Cash Money, it was they had like Magnolia Shorty, Miss T and all them like that, UNLV, Yella and all that. So they was like, all right, we're gonna make this roster. We're gonna pick up Juvie. We're gonna pick up BG Wayne. We're gonna pick up this nigga Turk. He's spitting over here. We're gonna pick up this nigga and we're gonna pick up that nigga and we're gonna come together. We're gonna make a group. Like Big Boy was trying to do the same thing with Mystical and other people. Like every like major label that came out the city, it was like, I'm gonna cherry pick the best artists. I'm gonna put them together and we're gonna make this shit pop for us. Mm-hmm. Why hasn't or why is it difficult for other people to do that in certain places? And the only reason why I say this is because I'm just thinking like, dang, like
politics.
It could be politics, but I'm like, all right, for example, we gave 88 shout out, last.
For sure.
If 88 said, all right, I'm gonna I got Foreign, I got Set the Gang, I got this nigga over here.
Keek.
I got this nigga over here. I got that nigga over here. All right, cool. Flashy B. And then I'm in LA and he already fuck with certain people in there. So I was like, all right, I'm LA. He's like, I might be able to pick up because I might be able to pick up Threat and I could pick up this nigga here. I could pick up this nigga here. There's got this nigga out of Long Beach over here. I could pick all these niggas up and boom, I could just have my own group and my own music label with these dudes, and I could be in the studio. Because mind you, when Cash Money came out, Manny did every track.
Right.
So he's like, man, I could just do all these tracks, knock this out, and then we could like come up together. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I feel like it needs somebody like that with that mindset to bring people together.
Man, well,
because you can't really say politics because they're
for San Diego it is.
For San Diego it is, but you don't have to just get San Diego artists. Yeah,
for sure. 1,000%.
And you could get Set the Gang, Flashy and KT already do shit together. Like that's not a problem. They have tracks together.
Yeah, in the past.
Squash that shit. In the past.
Absolutely.
But for the greater good, like I mean, damn. Like we could put all this shit together. I could get a couple LA cats. I could get a nigga from Long Beach. I get a nigga from Compton. There's like a bunch of like dope rappers. Like I get this nigga. We could put these niggas together. And I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You may go to the Bay and get a rapper that's super dope, and boom.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work with the West Coast these days. They got their own careers. People got their own little movements now. Then the egos.
Yeah, but it's little movements. But that's the thing. Maybe nobody wants to be bigger than the program no more. Nobody wants to be big no more. 100%. Maybe that's the thing. Everybody's just comfortable. I'm comfortable just doing this and dropping these couple things here and there. Like maybe
on the local scene, yes.
Yeah, locals, lab ass niggas. Yeah. Like nobody wants to be big. Nobody wants to be big time no more. Like nobody wants to you know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to come together and just we gonna blow this bitch up. I remember like when they was saying Juvie was already big. Juvie already had a name for himself before he dropped 400 Degrees, like in the South. Everybody fuck with Juvie.
He did. Juvie was big, but everybody else wasn't, right?
Everybody else was.
Yeah, I remember that.
So like when he kind of, oh yeah, da da da, I got this plan, this and this and this, and we gonna do the Hot Boys, da 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 da. And Juvie was like, all right, cool. Like he didn't have to do that.
Right.
Mystical didn't have to go to No Limit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like certain people that's just like, we want to put this shit on in a way that ain't never been done before. And some people have that hunger that like, man, I want to do this shit. Like I want to put my people on hard. Like I want to do, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And they put the ego to the side and they do the shit.
West Coast I feel like a little different. I feel like it's a different culture out here. You know what I mean? They do have some groups like that though over here, but I don't know if it's for us black people. I don't remember us like brothers and shit. I don't know if a lot of the Mexican culture and shit, like rappers, they do that for sure. Like even San Diego did that. Lil Maru, Lil Weirdo, all of them, they kind of got together. Seth the Smack, they got together and did their own tour and shit. You know what I mean? And making records together. But us, shit, man, I don't know, especially in San Diego. But I agree with you though, man, because then you got bigger names. You could grow your names. And you guys can, as a group,
y'all feed off of each other. And 100%. It don't have to be a group. It could just be a label.
Yeah, label.
It could just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna come together. You guys may drop a
88 is doing that right now.
Yeah. See?
He's doing that right now.
See?
Right now, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing in San Diego right now. It's working.
That's the smart way to go.
It's working.
That's the smart way to go.
And what he's doing now, he's going to different cities. He's taking these collective artists and going to other cities. Then he's like, same thing how you saying, they're making songs with these other artists. Then what happens is the people in that city, they start liking this sound from San Diego. Then you go to another city. Then you're doing the same thing to another city and collecting and making tracks with these artists.
That's the best way to be, bro.
Yeah,
he's doing it. That's the best way to grow. Why not? Why not do shit like that?
And look at them now, man. When these fools go outside of San Diego, man, they're going crazy. They're selling out.
Whoop, there it is. There it is.
They're selling out.
There it is.
Huge audience. Well, they came home, they can't do shit.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
But
that's wild, though. If you think about it.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for coming, man. Listen to a brother.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
Kicking it with us, you know what I mean?
Kicking it hard, bro.
You know
Kicking
it
hard.
That was cool. Once again, man, we're nothing without y'all, man. Please like, comment, subscribe, support. You know what I mean? Yeah, we appreciate you guys for kicking in and stand on. You know what I mean? We had to ran through a lot of topics, you know, and we're just coming off the top of our brain too, man. This is some of the topics that we just manifested and just thinking about. But hey, man, Big Q, you want to add anything before we head out of here?
Nah, I'm Gucci, bro. Like I'm good. We knocked it out. You know, just stay tuned. Other podcast Monday.
Yeah, we got another one Monday for sure.
We grinding.
Yeah, man, working, man.
Hey.
But this is episode number 7, man. I'm Big Hendo, man. Chef Q in the building. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you guys on the next one.
Yes, sir.
We out, baby.